A bountiful day, my fellow future educators, and to you, Sir Rasas Esporta. By the way, my name is Alyanna Donguines. Today, I'll be sharing with all of you my thoughts and understanding about my chosen topic, which is UNESCO'S 4 Pillars of Education and its 5 E's. Starting with what I know based on the old 5E module. It is important to avoid front-loading and to instead allow students to develop an understanding through engagement and exploration. These experiences allows students to understand concept, even define it, before a term is presented. This allowed the students to discover the concepts on their own and something to connect the terms to. Students can then elaborate or apply the new concepts to related phenomena for a deeper understanding. The 5E module provides a carefully planned sequence of instruction that places students at the center of learning. This also includes the 5 phases such as engage, explore, explain, elaborate, and evaluate. Engage. Students make connections to prior knowledge. Teachers assesses students' background knowledge and misconceptions. So, these lessons mentally engages students with an activity or questions. It captures their interests, provides an opportunity for them to express what they know about the concept or skills being developed, and helps them to make connections between what they know and the new ideas. Explore. Students build on existing prior knowledge. Teachers provides a variety of activities that are experiential in nature. Explain. Students accommodates new learning schema. Teachers acts as a facilitator, providing appropriate and varied activities. With this phase, only after students have explored the concept or skill, thus the teacher provide resources and information to support student learning, develop scientific explanation, use representation, draw from experiences and observations to develop and deepen explanations for the phenomenon they have experienced. The significant aspect of this phase is that explanation follows experience. Elaborate. Involves students in further experiences that apply, extend, or elaborate concepts, processes, or skills they are learning. Teachers holds students accountable for using formal labels, definitions, etc., while facilitating their independent learning. Evaluate. This final phase provides an opportunity for students to review and reflect on their own learning and new understandings and skills. It is also when students provide evidence for changes to their understandings, beliefs, and skills. Therefore, the 5E module promotes active and effective teaching and learning process because students involved in more than listening and reading. They learn to ask questions, model, explain, analyze, observe, draw conclusions, argue from evidence, and talk about understanding with peers to construct explanations, solve problems, planned, and carry out investigation. On the other hand, here is what I know about my topic based on the old 5E module. The 4 pillars of education for the 21st century that Jacques Delors of 2001 refers to UNESCO in the form of report comprises learning to know, learning to do, learning to live together, and learning to be. Learning to know implies learning how to learn by developing one's concentration, memory skills, and ability to think. Learning to know involves the development of knowledge and skills that are needed to function in the world. These skills include numeracy, literacy, and critical thinking. People have to learn to understand the world around them by combining a sufficiently broad general knowledge with the opportunity to work in depth on a small number of subjects. This also means learning to learn or autonomous learning so as to benefit from the opportunities education provides throughout life. As a result of learning, the person is transformed. They are more enlightened, more empowered, and more enriched. Learning to do describes putting knowledge and learning into practice innovatively through skill development and practical know-how, development of life skills, competence, personal qualities, aptitudes, and attitudes. Learning to do clearly defined task, routinal practice transmission, ascendancy of knowledge and information, development of personal competence, development of social behavior, aptitude for teamwork, risk-taking, initiative, and readiness, excellent interpersonal skill. Next on what I want based on my validated, improved 5E module, clear and concise information. This is choosing words deliberately and precisely, constructing your sentences carefully to eliminate dead wood, and using grammar properly. By writing clearly and concisely, we'll get straight to the point in a way the learners can easily grasp and comprehend the information. In designing learning activities, the activities should provide interesting experiences that will enable students to engage, practice, and gain feedback on specific outcomes. Also, it needs to be aligned with the learner's assessment with the learning outcomes for the course program overall, with the students' needs at this stage of their learning. Then, what I learned based on my revalidated improved 5E module. In revalidating a 5E module, it is better to collaborate with an expert or a teacher to critique and further enhance the content. Use visual representation, for example, photographs, videos, diagrams, models, etc., to help learners learn faster, easier, store information longer, make communication quicker, and aid better comprehension. Be able for learners to engage more and actively participate, avoid repeating activities, instead provide them a variety of teaching methods to be able to explore new activities to have better learning and remarkable experience. Avoid wordy information. To be a responsible scholar by giving credit to other researchers and acknowledging their ideas. To avoid plagiarism by quoting words and ideas used by other authors. To allow your reader to track down the sources you use by citing them accurately in your paper or module by way of footnotes, a bibliography, or reference list. Lastly, make sure to achieve the set course learning outcomes to help students learn more effectively and productively. That's it. Good day, and thank you for listening. Bye!